Trainspotting star Ewan McGregor was branded a diva today after he refused to go on live TV with Piers Morgan because he criticized the Women's March in Washington, D.C. The Good Morning Britain host was angry about Madonna's comments about blowing up the White House after Donald Trump won the U.S. election and said protesters were whipped into a man-hating frenzy by some very nasty women. Today McGregor was due to promote T2, the sequel to Trainspotting, on the ITV show but pulled out at the last minute. He tweeted this morning, "Was going on Good Morning Britain, didn't realize Piers Morgan was host. Won't go on with him after his comments about the Women's March." But his decision to pull out led to a Twitter backlash, including by Mr. Morgan himself, who pretended to cry on screen and accused the star, 45, of being a coward who should stick to talking about movies. He said, "Sorry to hear that, Ewan McGregor. You should be big enough to allow people different political opinions. You're just an actor after all. A real man would have come on and debated it with me, not run away like a coward." He added, "He's an actor, not the Dalai Bloody Lama." In a new column for Mail Online this afternoon, Mr. Morgan said that the actor was about to appear on air when he pulled out of the interview. He said, "McGregor arrived with a large Hollywood-style entourage at the ITV studios in London, where I currently co-host Good Morning Britain. They were all escorted to the Green Room, where an argument then started with our editorial team because McGregor apparently hadn't realized I was going to be involved with the interview. He refused point blank to do it unless I was removed, and it was performed by my co-host Susanna Reid. This demand was denied, as were further demands for the interview to be severely shortened and to be restricted purely to talk about his new movie, Trainspotters 2. So, enraged that he couldn't do the interview on the terms he wanted, McGregor left. Susanna Reid, who says she disagrees with her co-host on the issue, said in a tweet to McGregor this morning, "Such a shame. Challenge views where there's difference. Would have liked to see that debate on air, it's an important one." Morgan had previously voiced his displeasure at the protests which took place around the world, saying, "I'm planning a men's march to protest at the creeping global emasculation of my gender by rabid feminists. Who's with me?" Comments under Mr. McGregor's tweet were largely opposed to his decision, with some suggesting it was a publicity stunt ahead of T2's release on Friday.